Okay, I think it's time to get started. Where's my face rig? Oh, there it is. Yep, there. Oh, there it is. Just glasses and stuff. I really think I should just get contact lenses. That would make things so much easier with the face tracker. You know? Oh well. So I'm actually going to be playing some Game Chop stuff today. So I'm going to turn the music volume all the way down. And let's get Spotify open. I want to turn this down a bit. That ought to do. Oh, the World Quest is there. Oh yeah, because the event finished. I'll just do my commissions first. I think this one will be best to go to. Good enough. Oh, that was easy. What was that? Ugh. I think that one's going to be the best one to go to. I can't be bothered. I'm just gonna go do the commission. Oh. Oh, model's broken again. Oh, it's a defense one. No. Not very fond of defense missions, to be honest. Actually, that was kind of funny. Oh. Oh. Having some water. Sweet. Go and collect my reward. I think it is just because I end up slouching. It loses track of my mouth.
Add Astra.
My posture is not very good. Crab Island time. Got you. Come back here, crabs. I'm gonna harvest all these crabs. Oh, that one's not actually one that comes to life. Okay. I know that there is one on this island that does come to life. Yeah. I think it's that one. I think it's that one there that's gonna come to life. Oh, hey kitty. Oh, thank you so much for the 3 months. Wait, did the alerts not go off? I didn't turn off the alert box. Yeah, for some reason the alerts aren't going off. That's weird. That's strange. Are they... that's... Is there a problem with them? But yeah, Happy New Year to you, Kay. So, how have you been doing? Yeah, just a sec. Yeah, it's working. Maybe the link is busted. My New Year's was pretty quiet. Yeah, I'm just gonna refresh the alert box. Oh, hold on. No, the simulated one came through too. So why is the... Yeah, that's strange. What about this one? Yeah, no, that's weird. It's like... it's like your resub just didn't actually show up on Twitch at all. That's strange. Maybe it's just a problem on Twitch's end then. Because other alerts seem to be coming through just fine. Like the other ones, like repeating them works, so yeah. Yeah, like Game Chop's versions of things. Dang it, I missed. I'm not very good with bow characters, to be honest. What? I hit it! I hit it in the eye again. Oh. It's been freaking out. I bet it's because of GDQ. There we go. I actually haven't. I watched a little bit of GDQ, but I haven't been watching as much as I did previously. I don't know, something about the like online version of it doesn't feel the same. So it doesn't hold my interest quite as much. That's probably like really bad for me to say something like that, but yeah. Yeah, I should get Razor his things. There's no guarantee I'm gonna get any other healers, so should also try and get Official. Not Official, there, Barbara leveled up. I already have Official at Ascension 4. So I'm gonna try and get Razor to Ascension 4, and I think for my other team, yeah, it's gonna probably be Razor, Kea, Albedo, and Bara. That's gonna be my team too for Abyss. The final rank of Ishgard restoration on the 12th. Are you going to try and do the culinarian thing, or I don't know how I feel about it, to be honest. I already have my title, and I don't know if I mean, it's cool because that means it's going to be finished, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't really... I feel like there's just other things that I would rather spend my time on doing. Because, you know, I'm not as, like, no-lifing in 14 anymore. Oh, I should have switched to Kea before doing this. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna run. I'm just gonna run, and I'm gonna put Swap Official out for Kea. Because Superconduct is actually useful against. Is that a reaction that works against Aleph? So yeah, I'm gonna do that real quick.
This will be interesting.
I mean, the other possibility of what I could do is... The thing is, though, is I don't really want to run Barbara on Diluc's team. But then again, Diluc combined with Jingqiu and then having like Sucrose would probably be enough DPS that it wouldn't really matter that I was running Barbara on that team. The person with the highest combined soul of them on. I thought it was the trade that had the highest combined soul, like Culinarian, not person. If it's person with honor, with highest build honor, then that doesn't. I'm pretty sure it's that they're just building a monument based off of whichever profession gets the most points. And if it's like Culinarian, then it would be like a Culinarian monument sort of thing. I don't think it's a specific person. Yeah, so that's the overall crafting class with all players in that class tallied up. It's not an individual. Wait, did Aleph not take any fucking damage? Wait, Aleph isn't taking any fucking damage. What? Aleph is fucking glitched. Right, I'm just gonna go teleport away, and then I'm gonna come back. It might be because I ran away partway through the fight, so he glitched into like a immortal state. Yeah, because I think Shen's wanting to try and get Culinarian to be the one for Brynhilde. I'm like... Yeah, if it... I mean, I don't personally mind what becomes it. It's like, yeah, if Culinarian gets it, cool, that'd be cool. Especially if Brynhilde is like the only one. That would be kind of cool if it was like unique, that Brynhilde was like one of the only servers that had Culinarian. That'd be kind of cool. Try this again, shall we? Now he's taking damage. There we go.
Off we go.
Freeze.
Oh. Whoa. Yeah, you better run. What's he gonna do now? Okay, he's doing his little yeet thing. Right, he's going to split. There we go. So what else do I need? You wonder if they're going to keep the restoration turn-ins once everything's complete. I think it would be a good idea if they did, because it is such an effective way at leveling crafters in particular. And also it's kind of like for the diadem, I think it would be really bad if they made it so that a lot of the the restoration achievements were just gone forever. because some of those are such big time commitments that it's not really reasonable to expect that everyone would have gotten around to doing them. Like 500k point is no joke, and it should be something that if you don't want to do it right now, you should have the option to be able to go and do it once like the next expansions come out and crafting is just, and this tier of crafting is just completely obsoleted by all of the new gear, so that you can just quickly get those achievements done easily. That's what I would rather do it that way. I would just rather wait until the next expansion comes out and then do the expert crafting so that I can just macro it, because I don't want to do expert crafting anymore. I gave myself wrist problems doing expert crafting in the first restoration phase, because I freaking no-lifed it to get into rank 2 on Weaver. I'd rather not. I just don't want to do that again. So that's why I've not been participating in the expert crafting, because it's just... to be honest, anyone who thinks expert crafting is fun, I think they're fucking insane. I am not fucking joking. Crafting is not something that I do for fun. I do it because it's a really good way of making money. So yeah, it should go as no surprise then that once we got the large house for the FC, I kind of lost interest in crafting for money, because I no longer need to. Because we can just use the submarines, because actually the submarine voyages are really good at making money. What should I do next? Well, I know I'm going to be leveling up Sucrose. What do I need to ascend Sucrose? Oh, she's going to be able to get another wish, isn't she? Yeah, I'll get a free wish if I ascend her. What does she need? Oh, if I just do the Animo Hypostasis, she'll be able to ascend him instantly. I'm gonna go do that. But yeah, like, Diluc is probably my most invested character at the moment. I mean, yeah, obviously, he's level 70. I've got full plus 16 artifacts on him for purple ones, which I'm only going to replace once I get Crimson Witch of Flames gold pieces that are suitable. Like, I need them to be objectively better for him before I swap them out. And then for his talents, I've got everything at talent level 6 now. So yeah, Diluc is pretty much... in terms of like level and talents, he's complete, he's done. I just need to get him a gear set or an artifact set, but I have to be 45 really to do that properly. Kea, I need these guides to Ballad to get Kea. Jingcho is pretty much done in terms of his levels and talents, because he's not a carry, you don't level up his auto attack talent. Bennett, I need more resistances for Bennett, I think. But I'm not leveling him up until his talent's up any further until I've got Razor's auto attack at least to level 6, because Razor's going to be my other carry. I have been, but as you noticed, I've also been leveling up Kea's auto attack, and that's because I do want to use Kea as a cryo carry. Since I have Chongyun, I can do the cheap version of the cryo comp. I could use like Barbara and Sucrose to do a cheap cryo comp. Who's that? I do not know who that is. What was I doing? Oh yeah, Animo hypostasis. I don't really like this. I'm gonna skip this one. I don't like this one much either. I'm gonna play my favorite one. I really like this one. Oh dear. Beth just hurt Bennett really bad. Good thing I have his ult. Well, that's all of them. I just have to wait until it reforms and then I can destroy it. Come on. Off the Hook is such a good band, yeah. There we go. What do we got? Happy DS. That's weird, it's not working. That's strange. Anyway. Let's get Sucrose ascended. Get her leveled up. I got a wish. Let's see what we get. Oh, a purple. What do we got? What is it? Oh, a constellation for Zhongling. That's actually pretty pog. Because her first constellation's actually pretty good. A resistance shred on Guava. I don't have her leveled yet, but Zhongling is one that I'm probably going to want to use because she is actually really freaking good damage. Like, if I ever get Jean, like, one of my planned team compositions was actually to use Jean, Sucrose, Zhongling, and Diluc.
Sounds like a sweet team.
Okay, so I have enough resin to go after electro hypostasis again. Which would give me enough of the electro prisms. Do I have enough of the... Yes, I will have enough of the amethyst fragments to refine, so yeah, I can go do that. Once I get it down, I'll be able to refine the chunks needed. So yeah, I can just go do that real quick. He should have respawned by now, actually. Since Razor is probably going to be my Team 2 carry, I'm going to level him to 70, and that'll complete one of my adventure journal things. If I do end up ever getting Jean, my other team composition would actually be a Bennett Melt team. So I would be running, oh, in that case, actually, then I probably wouldn't want to run Jungling in the Dilute team. I probably would want to use Fischl. Anyway, yeah. So the Bennett Melt comp then would be, Bennett, Chongyun, Xingqiu, and Zhangling. I'm pretty sure that's the same team comp that Jinx used, actually, but it's actually from what I've seen, it's a really good composition because it's because Bennett is both the carry and the healer, so you actually have quite a lot of damage built into the supports. Yeah, Superconduct with Kea is so good at finishing the hypostasis off. What else have we got to do today? I mean, like, I've already done a huge portion of my weeklies already, so my battle pass is going to be a little bit slow to get. Like, I'm going to be, if I cap out my battle pass, I'm going to be at, like, level 47. And depending on what the next event does, I might actually be level 50 before the end of next week. Before the end of this week, rather. Anyway, I need to go to an alchemy bench to get the chunks, like the amethyst chunks for Razor. Ugh. I don't have anyone that can make these more efficient, so let's just go. So my next goal then should be to... Oh yeah, my next goal should be to get Albedo his to Ascension 4. Because I'm going to be using him in the Razor team, because he doesn't interfere with superconduct reactions. And his echo damage is the reason why I'm wanting to use him. He's just like throw him in. He does helps Razor just do extra damage every like 2 seconds. So, but yeah, that's so the whole thing about running Bennett as a carry is the reason why I've got him at level 70, because he would. And he's also the reason why I picked up Black Sword. So if I do decide, so if I end up getting Jean, that's what I would do. I'd just get Black Sword leveled up and run him as my Team 2 carry. Then again, from what this is another thing though. Because of the geo-resonance, apparently it's like... This is something else that I've been kind of hoping for. I hope that on the next banner, we actually get Ningguang. Because I'm not rolling on the event banner anymore at the moment. You see I've got like... however many wishes that works out to be. But my pay is at 78. So basically I'm getting very close to the point where I'm pretty much guaranteed a 5-star. So if I wait until the next banner, I'm either guaranteed to get basically I'm either going to get Ganyu or I'm going to get one of the off-banner 5-stars. And it's basically my hope is I either get Ganyu or I get Jean. That's basically the hope right now. And to be honest, getting Jean is probably more important to me than getting Ganyu. Because I don't know how I would use Ganyu, but I know exactly what I would do if I got Jean.
What's the hurry?
I would be happy either way though, because I don't have very many cryo units. I mean, I literally only have Kea and Chongyun. And Chongyun cannot be run with... Basically, Chongyun is a very specific character. He needs very specific teams. I either run him in a freeze comp with Kea, or I run him in a melt comp with Bennett carry. That's the only two things that I can use him in.
What's the hurry?
I've actually been thinking about getting, because there's I'm waiting for some content creators to do the math on it, because I wouldn't even know where to begin on doing this myself. But I'm waiting for them to see if the recommendation is to get Blackcliff Longsword for Kea, because if you run Kea as a cryo carry, his crit rate is so obscenely high that the Black Sword is the Black Sword crit rate boost is kind of wasted on him. So I'm thinking, well, in that case, maybe running crit damage on him would be better. And the only crit damage 4-star longsword that exists is Blackcliff. Even though its passive is nowhere near as good as Black Sword. The crit damage... Well, the thing is... What is it? Let's just have a look at the weapon again. Let's take a look. Where are you? So increases damage but dealt by normal and charged attacks by 20%. Regenerates 60% of attack as HP when normal and charged attacks score a critical hit. So, so basically, he would be getting the HP restoration basically off cooldown because his crit rate is just so stupidly fucking high. And this boost here, increasing the damage belt by normal attacks, basically what I'm wanting to see is them do the math to figure out, right, is this better than having the crit damage from Blackcliff? Because if this is better, then I'll save my Star Glitter and I won't buy the Blackcliff Longsword. But if it turns out that Blackcliff is better, because he doesn't need the healing, if Kea is running in a freeze team, the enemies are going to be frozen so much that you don't need the healing. He's not getting hit. So it really would just come down to if the attack boost from Black Sword is better than having the crit damage from Blackcliff. Anyway. So I have now expended all of my resin. I've done my commissions already. Here we go. I'm going to pause the music a moment. Close that and boop. going to put the regular game music on whilst I go and do this quest. I don't think it's a very long quest, but I still, you know, let's check it out. I was just having something to drink. That's probably why the mouth was open for so long there. Hee, talking a lot makes me very dehydrated. Hello, Albedo.
It's us again!
Traveler, Paimon, welcome back.
Paimon's already used to meeting Albedo like that.
Thank you so much. I knew I could count on you. Naturally, you were crucial to my research.
It's always about your research.
Glad to hear that.
I'll never forget your kindness.
Should be powerful enough, right?
More or less. But tell me, how do you feel? Good. There's no side effects, no corruption or poison.
Good. I'm glad that I'm not corrupted or poisoned.
Looks like I've been correct all along.
This guy, pretending to be a prophet.
How do you like the sword? Is that so? Regardless, it's reached the desired state.
Best Tegu streamer? I'm the only Tegu streamer, I think. Don't quote me on that. But hey, Astral, how you doing?
Why are you holding the sword? Albedo, what are you trying to do? Don't mess around!
I want to extract the purified life force from within it.
Can this force exist outside of the sword?
And I'm the best. Okay.
What's impossible for some might be just within my reach. All done.
Wow, this energy looks like a ball of light. You put it into a mysterious bottle.
This sword might not be a divine weapon, but it'll make a fine memento. I hope it can be of some help during your travels.
You don't.
I needed it for the sake of my research. I've already obtained the results of the experiment. This sword belongs to you, a person who knows how to use it. Thank you for your assistance with completing this research. Well then, goodbye. This dragon's life force resonates with me. Not because it's a dragon, but because I am me. Rhine daughter, master. Is this your creation? The giant dragon Durin? Was the two of us meeting really a good thing?
What? What? Oh. That was, really simple. Resonates with him. Alberto, stop being so cryptic. What was Albedo saying? He's a fucking dragon? Oh god. But yeah, there we go. Quest done. That's the, but yeah, that's the event over. The event shop is still going to be open for like a week, I think, but then afterwards it'll be gone. So, but I don't need it anymore because I already bought Birth. Albedo is the first scaly. No, actually, that would technically be Zhongli. But it didn't actually say confirm that he's like a dragon or anything. Although, look at that fucking thing in his neck. That's sus. Look at that star on his neck. You got to 35, but you feel like you should be stronger. I mean... like, I think a big component of what of your strength is going to be in your artifacts, and making sure that you have an artifact set that, one, you've leveled up, and two, synergizes well with the character. I mean, at the moment, the set that I'm using on Diluc is not really a good set for him because it's got a physical damage cap, and really, Diluc is supposed to have a pyro damage cap because he is supposed to be doing pyro damage pretty much all of the time. And basically, if you're playing Diluc right, his he should be ulting off of cooldown, and therefore his weapon would always be infused with pyro, and therefore he's always doing pyro damage. That's the way you're like the if you're playing him right way of playing Diluc. So my physical damage cap is really something that I should be using on Razor. How do you know a character's build? Just stack the stats mentioned in their talents? Right, let me get Diluc up a sec. Right, so what you build for in a character is going to really depend on the character themselves and how they're supposed to be used. And also to an extent how you intend to use them, because yeah, there is a way that is optimal for playing them, but if you're not wanting to play that way, then building them the intended way isn't necessarily going to work out for you. So in the case, actually, Razor's probably going to be the easiest one to go with here. So Razor is basically the premier physical carry in the game. Basically, his role is to do as much physical damage as possible. And it's kind of supported with that because his ascension stat, so when you increase his level cap, he gets physical damage bonus. He's meant to be basically just be left clicking all the time when he's on field. So the way you would build him in terms of artifacts, I mean, I've already got some stuff on him, but I just haven't put any points into any of it. So I've got a martial artist's cup on him, and the goblets are the things that can enhance physical damage or elemental damage. So because Razor's primarily supposed to be doing physical damage, you put a physical damage goblet on him. And then for other things, another thing that you should be leveling up is the feather. Because the feather just gives you flat attack bonus. It's one of the best easiest ways of getting easy damage. So basically, for getting more damage, the things you should be leveling first are the feather and the goblet or the cup, because those are the two things that give them the biggest damage boosts when you level them. Another thing that you can do is also level their talents. So basically the characters that I primarily use auto attacks on, or that the intention is to use them as the auto attacker to gap fill, is that you level up their auto attack talent. And yeah. But in the case of Diluc, his ascension stat isn't pyro. His ascension stat is crit rate. But when you look at how his talents work, this is a 3-hit combo of pyro damage. This is a huge hit of pyro, plus it turns his auto attacks into pyro attacks for its duration. And it's pretty easy to build it up in a way where you can have his ultimate available to use all the time, so that he's always doing pyro. So instead of using physical on him, you would use a pyro damage cap on him. But then take someone like, let's see. Actually, Albedo. Albedo's a really good example of this. Albedo's value comes from his E skill. That's like his best ability is his E. But the damage of his Transient Blossom echoes are not based off of his attack. They're based off of his defense. So in the case of Albedo, you actually don't really need to level the feather up for him, at least not at first. The best thing to level up on him would actually be a timepiece that has defense on it. Because I think that you can also get a goblet or like a cup that has defense on it as well. However, he gets more damage out of geo damage bonus than he does out of defense on the goblet slot, so you don't use a defense cup. So you use defense timepiece and then geo damage cup. I also have a set on him that increases his defense even further because of its set effect. And in the case of his weapon, he's like one of the few characters in the game where it's like a 3-star weapon is one of his best in slots. because he doesn't give a shit about attack. So the crit damage and the passive on the Harbinger of Dawn is actually one of the best things that you can get for him if you're able to keep him above 90% health, which, since his intended playstyle is to swap to him, put his E skill down, and then swap off of him, is not that difficult to do. So it really does depend on the character, but there is a degree of how do you use them as well. So there is like guides and stuff online that can help you figure out what's best for certain characters. And yeah, there's definitely preferred ways of doing it because of what a character is good at doing. So yeah. You need to do some serious research. Yeah. Another thing to consider, though, and another thing to remember, is that you don't have access to all gear sets or all artifact sets right away. So for example, you saw what I was using on my Dialek, but that's not his best stuff at all. The best set for Dialek is this one here, Crimson Witch of Flames, because the 2-piece set increases his pyro damage, which is, you know, obviously good for him since that's most of what he's doing. And the 4-piece set, now the first part of it is not really what you're getting it for. It's the second part where using the elemental skill is basically increasing your pyro damage even further. The thing, yeah. So yeah, basically every time you use your elemental skill, it's increasing this by another 7.5%. So it's going, and it's a maximum of 3 stacks, which Dialek can actually build up using his E skill, because basically every press of his E in the combo, each part of the combo, counts as a single activation for this. Dialek is one of the few characters in the game, that's Pyro, that can actually keep and maintain a maximum number of these stacks, meaning that he can pretty much permanently have a so this would, instead of being plus 15, it goes to plus 37.5, which is huge. So yeah, that's what makes this set so good for Dialect, because it's a huge boost to his pyro damage. Reactions is nice to have, not the main reason you get it. Plus, if you get a pyro damage cup that's on set for this, it's even more damage, and also it's a 5-star artifact set, because there's not, some artifact sets cannot actually be obtained as 5 stars. Again, going for an example, martial artists, for example, can only go up to 4-star, and 4-star artifacts can only be leveled up to plus 16, whereas 5-star artifacts can go up to plus 20, and their substats can be higher as a result. I think their base values are higher in general anyway, but they can get more substat rolls too. So, yeah. Generally speaking, once you get towards AR40 plus or especially AR45, 5-star sets are generally the priority of what you want to try and get to build your characters. Like, every content creator out there basically says once you get to AR45, you should be spending as much of your resin as you possibly can farming for artifacts. And that's why I've not been spending these. Because these are limited supply, you don't get very many of them. Like, this is from the entire time that I've been playing. And some of them have been from buying the battle pass. And they restore resin. So they're really... So basically, most people now are saying save them until after you hit AR45. Because once you get to AR45, you're guaranteed to get a gold artifact every time that you do a domain. It's like a 100% drop rate on them, so you're always guaranteed to get at least one, and you have a low chance at getting 2. Well, I think that's not much left that I can do on this at the moment, but... Oh, actually, I can put the music back on. Oh, I should turn it off in-game first. Let's swap to a different, yeah, I'm gonna try and swap to a different, set of music, from Game Chops. Ooh. Okay, Ashel.
Behold, the
I don't know who that is. Oh, I have an idea. One moment.
You should really bring the Knights of Favonius with you next.
Who's online? To see if anyone's online. Nope. 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 Usually asks Sanic and Ace if they is Sanic around? Let's have a look. I'm gonna see if anyone wants to join me for a farming run. You saw level 7. Yeah, Young's not played it for like he tried it out. He's not logged in for a while. I'm just asking in the Discord if anyone wants to join me to do a farming run. I would invite you, Ashel, but I don't think you're able to join me because of the world level difference. I think it won't let it, and basically I don't think the enemies in your world will drop the materials that I need. You're gonna eat soon, fair enough. Yeah, I think once you get to at least world level 5, the level of all of the enemies will be above the maximum threshold for any like important materials, so yeah. Because basically in order for them to have like their full drop tables, I think they need to be 60 plus. Soft pity. Soft pity is at 75 for character and standard banner. I think it's at like 65 for the weapon banner. And hard pity is at 90 for character and standard and 80 for the weapon banner. So I was mentioning earlier that I'm currently at 78 rolls on the character banner. So I'm already in the threshold for soft pity, which is why I'm not rolling on the albedo banner anymore, because I don't want to risk getting a C1 albedo. I don't need it. Because even though it's not guaranteed, it's still a 50% chance that I could get albedo. It's like, yeah, no thank you. I would rather have a 50-50 chance at getting another 5-star or getting Ganyu. You got Jean on the albedo banner, CT. Jean is actually a really, really good co-op character, by the way. Because her... I think it's like if you build her to like use her as a carry, I think, which although in single player that isn't really ideal, but in co-op it makes her really freaking good. She's a good character in general though, to be honest. She's basically second only to Bennett when it comes to being a healer. But because she's also an Animo character, she can use the Viridescent Venerer set, which basically just makes her super valuable. That's actually part of the reason why I want to use her. I might not use her specifically for Viridescent Venerer because I'm probably going to be running Sucrose in the same team. But it's an option if she's the only Animo character, because you can run Jean in a cryo comp with Kea, Chongyun, and a Hydro unit like Jingqiu, and she consolidates both the healer and the Venerer role for the to boost the cryo damage output, which is really good. Like, if you have Chongyun, Jingqiu, and Kea and Jean, you've got a really good composition. It doesn't do the most damage, but, you know, perma-freezing everything kind of makes the game a cakewalk. Oh, fuck. I hate it when the Electro agents get their shield up because I can't really counter them very well. Overload spamming them is just really good though. Does pretty good damage. I don't think I'd be able to get away with doing that in Abyss, though. Much quicker to just get them down before they put their shields up, though. Yeah, officials are such a good unit, holy shit. I'm glad that I got official to C6 before this banner ended. I actually got her C7. I got official like actually I can show you. I can literally show you. Like I got C6 official on roll 76, and then I got her again on roll 78. So yeah, I actually have C7 official because I've gotten her a total of 8 times. That's a lot of Chuni, yeah. But it's for good reason. It's a good cause, because this right here, this shit right here is fucking broken. Oh, that's a hydro unit. There you go. You got C1 Bennett, C2 Sucrose, but no official. How much Star Glitter do you have? Because, if you have 34 Master the Star Glitter, you can buy her in the Star Glitter shop. And to be honest, even at C0, she's worth having. What I would say, you're 10 short, okay. Well, you've got the rest of the month to do it, so if you get enough Star Glitter before the month ends, and you still don't have official, then get her from the shop. If you get official before the banner goes, or if you get her like on a standard wish or something, don't buy her from the shop, because basically her major power spike is C6, so basically she's kind of like an all or nothing character, I feel. C3 is apparently is okay for her as well, but it's like she's really good at, she's good enough at C0 that if you got her without spending the Star Glitter, it's better to just save the Star Glitter for something else. Like, I've learned the hard way that unless you're a whale, you shouldn't use Star Glitter to buy wishes. It's better to use the Star Glitter on either the weapons or the characters that get put in the shop. Dude. Oh, for frick. I hate it when this happens. I can't get him. Gonna have to wait for him to come back up. Okay, he's got his shield back up now. Come on. Come back up, yeah. Come on. There he is. Game's very don't. Has some bugginess to it, yeah. I should really level up Fischl's flower. She doesn't... She really needs to have a better flower. Do I have... I don't have a feather at +16 yet. Maybe I should do that. Then again, it's not a good... It's not really a great... I think part of the reason I don't think I've been leveling up her things very much is because I want to get a better set for her. Basically, I think Fischl's best set is two-piece Thundering Fury to boost electro damage, and then two-piece Gambler. The reason why you do that is because Fischl's elemental skill is summoning the Night Raven Oz. And Oz's damage is based off of her elemental skill damage. Using her ultimate, the only part, basically, after she uses her ultimate, Oz is also summoned to the field. It's like, by alternating with, that's another reason why C6 Fischl is so good, is because if you are able to alternate between her ultimate and her elemental skill, Oz has almost 100% uptime on the field. I think it's only like 2 seconds that he might not be on field for. So, because even if you summon him through your ultimate, his damage is still considered elemental skill rather than elemental burst. And since most of the damage that Fischl does comes from Oz, the Gambler set is actually like the two-piece Gamblers is really good on Fischl, even though it caps out at 4 stars. And then the Thundering Fury one, of course, because it boosts electro damage and she's electro. That's in terms of like her raw damage, that's like her best thing. And Fischl doesn't really need much energy recharge because, well, especially at C6, because the synergy that her C6 has with one of her other talents causes her to create a lot of energy, so she doesn't really need more. I have fallen so far off of my farming route. Like, I'm supposed to be just trying to do my farming route, but I've, like, completely gotten distracted. But, like, the whole, ooh, piece of candy stuff. I would say if you have the time... Well, I just fat-fingered my ult. Lovely. What I was about to say was if you have the time to, it's actually a really good idea to farm to do like an enemy farming route, because you need so many like monster drop materials. Oh, there's something up there. What's this? Oh, a scroll. Good thing I came back to check that then. Whopper flower.
Rain outlines your fate, body and mind. No, my sword! Oz, reveal!
Oh. I might actually need to burn some artifacts soon. Oh dear. I have, like... I'm almost capped out on artifacts. Only I had some good ones to level up. Yeah, that is a lot of artifacts. Like, the vast majority of them are 3-star artifacts that I've just been hoarding. I got quite a few 1-star and 2 stars, but the most of them are, like, 3 stars. I'm starting to get a nice collection of 4 stars going, but... Actually, I've gotten quite a lot of 4 stars. But then I look at my 5-star collection and they're all kind of shit. Like, this feather here, I'm gonna lock this one. Because that one's actually got pretty decent substats on it. This one's just bleh. And I've got 2 Lava Walkers 5 stars that are like, I can't use these. And then on Royal Flora, that one's bleh, whatever. This one's also bleh. This one's kind of meh. They're not very good. If you feed a leveled artifact to another, it gives extra XP. Yes, it does. It's basically like... I think it's like the amount of XP that the artifact has been already had fed into it minus a small penalty that you get. So it is... It's not like heavily detrimental to level up lower ranked artifacts, so you can do an XP bomb. It's not worth leveling up another artifact just to dump it into another one. It's kind of like you would only do that if it's like you're like that artifact has no use to you anymore, and then so you're just getting rid of it because you're replacing it with something else and it's not going to be used on any other character. Like, going back to Dilute here for a moment, once I get a decent Pyro Cup to replace this, like, I do actually have a 5-star Pyro Cup here, but it's like I don't want to use it because I'd lose my Berserker set, and I don't want to give that up yet. Basically, for Diluc, I'm not going to be changing his sets until I hit AR45 and start farming his the Pyro domain. And once I get the his Crimson Witch set, then I will start changing things out. Like, that Goblet is probably going to go to Razor, because it's like the best thing I've got for Razor until I have a Bloodstained Chivalry for him. Because Two-Piece Bloodstained is one of Razor's best sets. Because it's like plus 25% physical damage or something nutty like that. Actually, I kind of wonder if I'm using the since I'm using weapons, the Snow Tomb Star Silver on him, I'm actually wondering if it would be better for me to change out Bloodstained Chivalry and swap it to him using 4-piece Gladiator, because 4-piece Gladiator has like a boost to his auto attack chain. Because once you stack a ton, because basically he's getting physical damage from his cup, he's getting it from his ascension stat, and he's getting it from his weapon. It kind of feels that that stacking even more with Bloodstained Chivalry might actually might be unnecessary, because I'm already probably going over 100% physical damage boost. Because everything in this game has diminishing returns. So it might be better for him to use something else. Oh, Geovashaps. I should get these spinny boys. Come here. There we go.
Are you here to play? Rain outlines you by royal decree. Over here. The more, the merrier.
Juggling those mages feels so good. Yeah, Dai looks really freaking good at juggling the Sissin mages. Give me your meat pig. I am being visited by a cat. I'm actually glad that the event's over, because I hated having those markers on my map. I'm gonna actually have a look to see if the Cryo Regis Vine is still there, or if it's gone now. It was here, wasn't it? Yeah, it was here. Yep, it's gone. The Cryo Regis Vine is gone. It makes sense that they got rid of it, because they replaced something else with it whilst that event was going. Admittedly, though, it does feel kind of dead here now. I mean, freaking 98% exploration progress in Dragonspine. I've already done pretty much everything there is to do here. Actually, speaking of which, speaking of doing everything here, because I found all 80 of the exploration-based Crimson Agates, my Frostbearing tree is actually almost close to being max level. Let's take a look. See? It's level 11. I only need to get 5 more agates, which I'll get on Friday. And then I'll have the final reward, which is these pretty looking wings. And a bunch of other stuff. I hope we get more things like this that give you free wishes. That was very nice. You think yours is at 10? Yeah, I think in order to be able to be at 11, you would have had to have unlocked Crimson Wish before the refresh happened. The first refresh happened, which was like, because I think it came out on like a Tuesday or something, and the first refresh happened on a Friday. So I unlocked it so I unlocked Crimson Wish on the Thursday, the first Thursday after the event started, and then I So I got the 5 from the very first time, then I got the refresh the day after, and I have and I've been doing the Crimson Wish every time it's refreshed. And I have all 80 of the exploration ones. Because so basically, you can get to level 9 just from getting all of the exploration-based ones. And then from level 9 to level 12, you have to do Crimson Wish.
Your fate.
Let's end this quickly. Midnight Phantasmagoria. Retribution.
What the fuck are you doing up there? Get down from there. Mihoyo, please fix your game. You know, to be honest, that was actually worked out in my favor. Because he reset, his shield got disabled, and I was able to just burn him down. That was actually like super favorable for me. I'm going to check out to see if the pigs have respawned. He's here.
Let me lead you abroad. Off we go. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Retribution.
Aim to kill the boars that are probably extinct. Yeah, but they give good meat. Like, you can actually convert the chilled meat into regular meat, and you get quite a lot of it from doing the king boar every day. Like, Siba, where are you? Like, I've only done it like 3 times. And I've already got 54 of its chilled meat. We learned nothing from Zhongling's quests. Yeah, humans have no right to exist. We're just awful. We're just terrible creatures. We just destroy nature. We destroy everything. Imagine being a human. Ew, humans. Ugh. Right, I'm going to get my farming route open just a moment. Where are you, farming route? There it is. Put that over there. Right, well, when I'm doing the farming route, I might be a little bit slower to respond because I have to have it on my other screen. So I think I got as far as like here before I got super sidetracked, so I'm gonna come back here. I didn't get very far in the farming route before I got distracted, you know. I have the attention span of a newt. Which is ironic because I'm a Tegu. This game is all about getting distracted and memeing Paimon. Yeah. Hold up. What is it?
How does a person become as come on, Paimon will teach you how to fly. 3, 2, 1. Paimon's so bored. Look into Paimon's
Where is it? Where is it? Where is the joke?
I believe that they were left.
Paimon's been working so hard recently. Any ideas on how to relax?
Sleeping?
Fish'll make some. It's time. Klee's a really
Oh, here it is.
interesting kid.
It's about Klee.
All the knights seem to like her a lot too. You could even say they spoil her.
I wonder who makes the better mascot, Paimon or Klee? Oh, wait, I forgot. Paimon's not a mascot. Paimon's emergency.
Hey! Paimon knows exactly what you're going to say. That joke stopped being funny a long time ago.
The meme is forever immortalized in the dialogue options. Why does the game meme so hard? I don't know. I don't know at all. I know nothing. Small brain time. Get fucked, dude. Get back here. There we go. It's a good thing I have my phone for these sorts of situations. Pyro Abyss Mage.
No, my soul. Ring cutter. On, reveal light.
Why are you like this? Get back here, you son of a bitch.
Time. Everybody stand back.
No rest for the wicked.
Oh, time to do some weak spot exploitation. Are you for... I hate it when that happens. Now he's immune. Ow. Are you... I actually hit it in the weak spot that time. What are you doing, game?
Teamwork is dreamwork. By royal decree.
Okay, I'm just gonna fucking nuke it. It can be so fucking finicky with the weak spots sometimes. Okay, this one I can't weak spot unless it goes up into the air.
Let me lead you a path.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
At least it's easy enough to take down. Holy burst, yeah. The tried and tested farming route.
Let me lead you a path. No, my sword. By royal decree.
do next? It's like down here. Ah, yeah, Fatuis. I see them. I'm going after the Fatuis. I'm gonna try and get this ice one on his own.
You'll get frostbite.
Everybody stand back!
Got him.
Shouldn't get careless.
Alright, Pyro's out too. Sweet.
By royal decree.
Looks like I went too far.
Yeah, overloading like bigger enemies, or like overload spamming them is really freaking good. Just the problem with overload is because it has a heavy knockback on it, smaller enemies get sent flying, so you end up spending more time chasing them than you do actually dealing damage. Wish you had an Electro character that isn't Lisa. I'm confident you'll be able to get Fischl before the banner goes away. Even if you can't get it on the Albedo banner, you'll be able. I'm pretty sure you'll get enough Star Glitter before the month ends that you'll be able to buy Fischl from the Star Glitter shop. That is a worthwhile investment if you have no other option. I am here, so I need to go down this way. I think it's Geovishap hatchlings that I'm supposed to be looking for right now. Oh. Piece of candy. Another piece of candy. There we go. Yep, three geo course.
Wings of darkness, come, sever night from day. Guardian mount. Rain cutter. Everybody stand back. Oz revealed.
They go. That's one down. Yeah, the rolling boys can be quite annoying.
Rain
There's one more still. Where are you? He's over here. Get back here, dude. There we go. Oh, he gave me an artifact. Sweet. More for Tui. That's a Hydro, dude. I should get rid of that guy first.
Midnight Phantasmagoria. No excuse for dragon.
Let me lead you a bit.
On, reveal thyself.
Let's end this quickly.
There we go. Get out of there, dude. Alright, he has fire shield up. Thoroughly taken care of. There should be an agent. Yeah, there he is. There's the agent.
No, my sword. Let me lead you a bit. Everybody stand back.
Can't run from death.
God, sounds like my fucking social life. Cannot run. Social obligations, you can't run.
On, reveal myself. The merrier. Look at me. Just once more.
Oh. I think that's the first time that I've gotten a Mistgrass Wick from them. Sweet. I think this one becomes active. Yep. What? There we go.
Rain cutter. Rain outlines your face. Everybody stand back.
On, reveal.
There we go. Those ladies' voices are Monka TOS. Yeah.
Rain cutter. outlines your fate. Teamwork is strength. Oz revealed by
Nice.
Another test subject. I got carried. I got carried.
know my soul.
That wasn't a hunter. Fry. Picked.
Ring cutter. Everybody stand back. Oz revealed.
Retribution!
There you go. Finished off nice and quick. Ooh. I better take care of this first.
Ring cutter. Everybody stand back.
Definitely very satisfying to do that. Just destroy it before it even gets a chance to get back up. I've actually found that that's a really good way of dealing with the bounties when they show up, is to actually have Fischl stun them, because the ones that float, if you shoot them in their like glowy eye thing when they're in the air, that's what stuns them. So yeah, it makes them very easy to deal with if they turn up on a bounty. Because when they're bounty targets, they almost always immediately go up into the air. But shooting them down with Fischl is really easy. I guess I just never knew that because I don't use Amber. And she's my only other bow character.
Ring cutter. Rain outlines your fate. Know my soul. Teamwork is dreamwork. Let me lead you a breath. Oz revealed. Everybody stand back.
Shouldn't get careless.
Nice. Oh, I see a blue. Yeah, Lieutenant's insignia. How many of those do I have now? Wait. I didn't actually ascend Razor earlier. I just did the craft and then left him. Yeah, I did. Oops. Oh, there you go. What does that do? When Razor's energy is below 50%, it increases his energy recharge by 30%. Ah, interesting. This. Oh, more. Okay, 44. Sweet, what did I get for that? Wits. That's not bad. 20 wits. So I'll get 40 of those, and I'll finally start getting some philosophies. I need these. I mean, the only character that I'm thinking that I would go to Ascension 5 with at the moment is probably going to be Diluc. Because there's probably not much need for a free-to-play like me to go... well, I'm not even free-to-play. Low-to-play, I'm a dolphin. Wait. Is dolphin even the right word for this? Like, or is dolphin kind of like but when you get into 4 figures but not 5? Hey Han, how are you doing? I'm sorry I didn't say didn't get a chance to speak to you earlier. Did you sleep well? I'm actually worried that is the model behaving itself? You didn't wake up until 2 PM. I see. Are you still feeling unwell, or are you feeling better today? The mouth isn't moving? Ah. It might be that I'm just like not sitting right again. Yeah, it probably is just that I'm not sitting right. The eyes are usually looking to the side. I am looking to the side a lot because that's where the map is. No headache and coughing a little bit, but no. Well, it sounds like you're doing a little bit better than, so that's good at least. You'll try streaming at 6 PM if you're still feeling okay. Oh yeah, I hope you still feel okay. PP. Is that one working? Let me take a look. Yeah, PP Jedi is working. Well, for some reason PPDS wasn't working earlier. Then I find out I don't actually have that one. Go. Oh, it is working now. Okay. Oh, maybe I just don't have that one, on... We need cat jam. I don't even remember how to do that anymore. I'll need to figure that out. But yeah, I'm using, the Game Chops, playlists because, yeah, they're, DMCA safe sort of thing. Oh, thanks, son. Alright, I don't feel like going and getting... I really... Look at how many Fatui badges I have. I have like over 600 recruits insignias. I don't think I need more of these for now. What I do need is probably more treasure hoarder insignias. I also need more of these things. More of these probably too. Whatever. The more I get, the better, I guess, eh? Bongo tap is cool too. I don't actually know how many of those things I'm allowed to have, to be honest. Speak of treasure hoarder insignias, you find treasure hoarders to kill. There's some more of them. Let's go beat them up.
Another test subject. Retribution!
I'm gonna throw a phoenix at you.
I got careless.
Imagine just going through, like, having like a casual stroll along the countryside and then a dude just throws a phoenix at you. Oh, I'm actually going the wrong way. One moment. Feels sad, man. Fire Batman randomly attacking. The treasure hoarders are far from innocent, but yes. Oh look, it's one of those chieftains, the big guys.
Time to act, body and mind. Let me read you a book. Rain outlines your rain outlines your. Everybody stand back.
Mine. Of course, Han. They do have pecs though, you know. They're very big lads. You already yeah, don't underestimate his hoarding powers.
Rain outlines your fate. Time to act.
So basically someone like perfectly explained why Diluc is such a fun character. He's basically Unga Bunga big numbers. that's basically Diluc in a nutshell. Hey Ice Cream, how you doing? He's Batman. Yes, he's Batman that happens to go Unga Bunga, look at big numbers.
Rain outlines your rain outlines your
Diluc's low on health. Hold on, I can use Xingqiu to heal him. He's low health because I keep blowing him up. Ooh.
by royal decree. Everybody stand back.
Midnight Phantasmagoria. I got careless.
No, my sword. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Picked. That one. The hunter.
Wait, this is part of Game Chops 2, right? I think it's moved on to the next playlist. Yes, it's on some. It's Smooth McGroove. Yeah, it's moved on. Okay. I want to Splatoons. Hold on, I want to check something. Spin dash, outtracks, boss battles. I want to go back to the other, where are you? Smooth McGroove, no. Spin Dash 2, Ultra Ball, no, no, no. Here it is. Splatoons 2. Woke up like 2.5 hours ago. We're gonna talk of what is it with everyone waking up so late today? And then there's me, I woke up at like 7 in the morning because of work. And I'm feeling very tired. But then, to be honest, I'm always tired. That's my secret, I'm always tired. Some people are still on vacation. Yeah. Can't relate. I was actually thinking about taking a few days off after my birthday. Because my birthday is in like less than 2 weeks. So I was thinking about maybe taking a couple of days off afterwards. Because my birthday falls on a Sunday. You've got 3 more weeks? Wow. I'm jelly. Apparently you get something nice in Genshin Impact on your birthday, so I'm looking forward to that. Free 1000 wish. I wish! Speaking of wishes though, this is how many I have saved up so far. So that's like 5, 6, 7. I have about 8 wishes saved up. Free 3-star weapons. I don't need more 3-star weapons. Here's hoping I get a 5-star on the next... Well, here's the thing. I know I'm going to get a 5-star on the next character banner. I'm so close to pity that it's, like, unavoidable. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a gacha. What was I gonna say? Seriously, if they ever do actually put an actual proper furry character into this game, I'm just gonna be like, MiHoYo, take all my fucking money. It hasn't taken all of my money. It will. Fucking, that sounds like a threat. Would make you slightly interested in continuing playing it. Honestly, I think if I hadn't gotten Diluc from one of my free pulls, I probably wouldn't have continued playing for as long as I have. Because the Diluc just makes the game really... Just from a gameplay standpoint, Diluc is really fun to play. So, yeah. Because seriously, getting Chongli was not a... was not a very smart move on my part. Well, actually, he's getting buffed. He is getting buffed. So, having him for when he gets buffed is actually probably not that bad. He's fun and OP. Yeah, quite literally in like most of the tier lists that people do for this game, Diluc is only topped by like Venti. Like the only other character that is considered more powerful than Diluc in general is Venti, who is the most broken piece of shit in this game. Venti is like the only character that's more like a 6-star rather than a 5-star. Has the power of trap. Oh no. Oh no. I don't like that. Rainbow Kappa. What the fuck? I mean, to be honest, if the stream chat ever got like massive, I probably would have to make it a rule not to make those kinds of jokes because they're kind of give us some cool fur. Yeah, they do. They need to learn. They need to learn from Huzumo. Then again, that might be a little bit too risque. Like Huzumo is really pushing the boundaries, you know. I don't even. Is it even like? Are you even allowed to stream Huzumo on Twitch? I kind of feel like it might not be allowed. Would it be interesting to watch, though? I don't know anything about the gameplay of Huzumo, so I don't know the answer to that. Not really. It's like chess? Okay, yeah, probably wouldn't be very good content then. Monka TOS when Big Huzumo boy bends over. Yeah, that's kind of the point that I'm making. Like, some of them, like, have visual fucking bold. You know? I think that might be pushing it a little bit too far. What is it? The fucking tiger Makan, isn't it? It's like, come on, that is not fucking safe. That is not family-friendly content. Not. That's why you play Live a Hero, which is Huzumo, but with actual sprites and they lose clothes when they get down. That's even worse! Fire Emblem, what if chess made you horny? God. Oh no. I think realistically that's probably why Genshin's gripped me so much, because it's like it's hit the same sort of like serotonin triggers as as like Breath of the Wild did. Because like seriously, Breath of the Wild was such a fucking good game. Is it though? Is what though? Like, I never played, can't say. Well, here's the thing. The one thing that annoyed me most about Breath of the Wild was item durability on your weapons, and Genshin doesn't have that. So it's like, in that respect, it's actually better. Okay, I need to... Gosh, the music in Splatoon is just so fucking good. It's just a shame that it's not the sort of game for me. I did play it a fair bit, but it's, yeah, it just was, that sort of game just isn't, I'm not very into PvP games, and the single player experience just didn't grip me. Like, I didn't even want to try and get the single player stuff done to unlock Octolings. Smacked him. Yeah. My favorite weapon was actually the paint bucket. Just like dumping ink on people. That was kind of fun. Oh god. I actually think I think they actually nerfed the paint buckets. They like actually made them weaker because they were too good, and I was like, oh great, of course I would enjoy the weapon that's broken the most. Sploon time, yeah. I'm just gonna say it now, Marina was the best girl. Even though she lost the Splatfests pretty much all the time. Maybe she just lost all the time because I was on that team. Don't know why anyone liked Pearl. I'm guessing out of the two, she was just considered to be the cuter one. I don't know. Wait, did the other guy get... He did! The other guy got knocked into the water and died instantly. Marina was the normal one, yeah. I'm not that fussed, really. I just don't like that Octolings got locked behind doing a storyline that was like you had to complete quite a long single-player campaign in order to be able to play as Octolings. I was like, I just want to play as an Octoling. Honestly, I'm surprised that I haven't seen more, like, fan art of, like, the Mighty Charles and the, like, characters like Boreas and, Dvalin. They seem like they would just be, like, getting... I've seen, out of any of them, the Mighty Charles probably have gotten more fan art than anything else, but... I would have thought that there would be a lot more, all things considered. You've seen one Hilichurl fan art. I've seen one that was very Monka TOS. Yeah. They need stronger bait. They need a playable character bait, and they need to have a like a Barra body type for playable characters. That's what they need. $100% Monka TOS. Yeah. We need Arknight's Mountain. I do not know who that is. Talking about literally any other gacha game in existence, I'm like, what? I'm like the woman with like the math formulas floating past her. I'm just like, huh? You'll put him on the Discord? Okay. Tiger Man, huh? Let's see. Ashfell the Gacha Gremlin. I didn't realize. How long have you had that as your name? I was like at one point thinking about making my nickname just being like Dilute Go Hee Hee Unga Bunga. Or like Dilute Go Hee Hee Wallet Burn. Like 2 weeks. Oh, I never noticed. Give your wallet the good old pyro element. Yeah, speaking of like good old elements, it's like I'm pretty sure like a lot of people think that MiHoYo made like a really big mistake making Venti as strong as he was, or as he is, because he is just like stupid fucking strong. And I think that maybe to an extent they might be like, oh shit, we made a mistake with like Diluc and Klee as well. Although I would say Klee is probably kind of more acceptable, because although she's really freaking strong, in order for her to really reach her full potential, she's like very mechanically. You need to have like a lot of mechanical skill to play her properly. Diluc is just kind of like press buttons, he damage numbers go big, and then yeah, he's far easier to play than Klee is, and that lends into why he's often rated higher than Klee. But Venti is literally like, he can just be thrown into any team and will do crazy good. And so I think that's kind of like, yeah, that's why there's a lot of people who call him a 6-star because he's just like in his own class when it comes to how strong he is. Which makes me regret that I didn't ever roll for him. I should have rolled for Venti. But then again, it's like, eventually his banner will get rerun, and now I know that he's like, if he ever gets rerun, that he's a must-pull character, and he's good at C0, so I don't need to spend too much on him. Just start putting money into my savings account to do gacha rolls. I'm actually thinking that I might do that. I mean, I don't really have much else better to spend my money on at the moment. Just put some money aside for gacha rolls, and then when a character that I really, really want, or it's like a must-pull character comes out on banner, I just have the savings there to do a pull for them. It does feel kind of weird. Because Genshin is literally the first time I've ever played a gacha game. But again, it doesn't feel any different from... But at the same time, it doesn't feel a great deal different, I should say, from playing, like... From, like, doing the, Because if any of you have played, like, the Mass Effect Andromeda or the Mass Effect 3 multiplayers... You could spend real money to buy, like, the loot crate. And that was basically the same thing as opening gachas. So, maybe not as expensive as wishing in Genshin Impact, but it's still the same principle. It even had the duplicate system of like making characters stronger if you got them multiple times. It was very similar. It was basically like a gacha game. Oh god. That horrible realization that Mass Effect multiplayer was a gacha game. Actually, I think it was more like cosmetics rather than like functional stuff, but I think there was like functional improvements as well. Yeah, I don't 100% remember, but I'm sure there was some sort of like functional benefit to getting duplicates of a character. I guess I'd have to look it up to know for sure, but yeah. Although I will say this, the Geth Juggernaut was 100% worth it. God, the Geth Juggernaut though. Yeah. Damn, Dialect, your health is so low.
Teamwork is dreamwork. On reveal.
And see, now I'm like very high health. That right there is why Bennett's ult is so freaking good. Damn, Dialect. Back at it again with the big damage. Oh god, no. Because there was like someone at work who every single time they walked past me would do that meme. And it was because, you know, well, obviously because of my real name. It's just like, for fuck's sake, I don't even...
On reveal by Rain outlines your. Let me read you a verse. Rain outlines your fate.
Whoops. Oh no, don't you start. Don't you start, hun.
By royal decree.
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Yeah, Bennett's ult is just so freaking good. Nice. Yay, a golden insignia. Just what I need. How many extra things do I actually need now? What do I need? Oof. Still need a lot of those. Oof. It makes sense that I need a lot though. That is like the final refinement for this weapon. He does have all of the other things though. It's just the seeds and the agate chunks. So all of that XP that Fischl has, that's all from like killing enemies and stuff. It's already 4 p.m. Oh yeah, it is quite late. I'm not actually done with the farming route yet. There's still a few more steps over here that I would need to do. But I actually don't I just don't want to do it. I want to go get a few weekly things done on 14. So, but some of them are kind of like, they're to do with Eden, and I don't want to stream Eden stuff. Because of how close you are to doing that sort of thing, hun. I want you to be able to experience the final wing spoiler free. So, yeah. I'm gonna do that offline. You had like 2 hours of light before it got dark outside. Yeah, it's like dark up until like 9 o'clock in the morning, and then it goes dark again at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon here at the moment. It's like you really don't have much daylight at all. Are the bosses too spoilery? The last boss almost certainly fucking is. There is no... yeah, without a doubt, the last boss of the Wings is extremely spoilery. And the other two are... And like, the third one is kind of spoilery. And the second... Yeah, they are really bad. The final Eden Wing is really, really bad for spoilers. Especially for the previous wings, so yeah. The second one isn't really spoilery for the Eden storyline. It's just kind of like a revelation of the past. It's the third and the fourth ones that are it's the third and the final bosses of the final wing that are extreme. Like the final boss is super bad for spoilering. You didn't realize they made the Edens a weekly? Well, yeah, all of the... When it's current content, like in its current patch cycle, so yeah, 5.4 in this case, the Eden Wings have weekly limits on the tokens that you get from them to buy gear. And the token that you use to get your weapon is the revelation weapon. That's also a weekly limit. You can only get one a week, and you need 7 of them to buy your weapon. So yeah, there's like there's a hard time of at least 7 weeks before you can get a revelation weapon, or like, which is item level 520. It's the same. There's a weekly limit on the what's it called again? The near rates when they're current content as well. So the weekly limit has been taken off of like Puppet's Bunker because it's no longer current patch content. But when the final near raid gets put in, that's going to have a weekly limit on its coins until, well, I think they take the limit off when there's like a month or so left until the next expansion, so that people can gear up more easily. Don't quote me on that though. Anyway, all I'm doing now is just climbing around on the rooftops, clinking around. Oh, I can sit here. I'm just gonna sit here. I think it's time to call it a day. So... thank you everyone for watching. I think I better use the rest of the evening to get myself my weeklies done. And then I'll have free time tomorrow before we finish, because we're finishing Shadowbringers tomorrow, hun. We're definitely finishing Shadowbringers tomorrow, or at least 5.0, you know. Thank you, Astral. I appreciate you saying that. Are you ready to cry, Young? Spoilers, he might not cry. Oh. You cry with the least conventional things. I would be surprised if nothing gets you weepy in the with the next few patches that we will be going through. But yeah. Thanks everyone for watching. I will see you next time. Bye bye.